We update on the big tank 700 litre temperate aquarium. We have an explosion of white cloud fry. It also looks like the Hull Stream loaches are getting frisky too. I'm seeing more and more of them out on the glass, and they look to be pairing up as well. Maybe we'll get some more surviving Hull Stream babies. Haven't seen any babies, but we have an explosion of white cloud fry. The smaller babies seem to be favouring this side of the tank. Maybe because the Java moss, there's Java moss over this side. I haven't actually seen any in the Java moss. There are lots and lots of very small babies over that side. I haven't been noticing any really in the middle of the tank. Sometimes you see a few up there in that where the Elodia ends. Haven't noticed any juvenile shrimps. But over here is where the bigger ones seem to be congregating, the bigger fry. Seems to be lots of little, I don't know whether they're eggs or what they are, floating about in the water. Maybe they're tiny bubbles from the filter. Something floating about in the water anyway. But it's over here where you see most of the slightly bigger fry. Yeah, I think that's just bubbles from the filter. Anyway, it's hard to know how many fry we have. We've stopped feeding baby brine shrimp, and we seem to have lots and lots more fry surviving. I think maybe the baby brine shrimp were exciting the adults into a feeding frenzy of live foods, and in the process they were consuming some of the fry, or a lot of the fry. But we do seem to have a lot more success this time when they've started spawning. They started spawning about early May, and they look to have been continually spawning since. But we do seem to have a lot more success with fry surviving. Normally, once you can see the blue line on them, they're relatively safe at that stage from being eaten. Would be nice to see a spawning of Hull Streams again this year. maybe more and more health streams will survive this year. Who knows? We'll keep you posted, folks. Happy budget aquariums.